Okay, guys, I already know. I'm disappearing for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I need to fix something. I got moisture in my charging port because I dropped this phone all the way into. Hi, Danny. Thank you. I dropped my phone in the bathtub, so now my charging port is yelling is wet. So give me 1 second. Okay, so it sounds weird, but I actually dropped my cell phone into my bathtub all the way to the bottom of the bathtub. And yeah, so now my charging port is wet. So what I've done before to fix it is I set it on my chest of drawers just at the right angle, and then I put my fan on it. And I let my fan on it until that notice disappears that the charging something's wrong with the charging port. So if you're a first time viewer, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to. Check out my other channel, Dixie's Friends, and check me out on my social media. Anyway, I don't know. I feel it's stupid that us YouTubers have to always do these at the beginning and the end. So let's have some fun tonight. I have some fruit to eat, but the main star of the show is these. These are olipops, and most of these are 9 grams of fiber. I know this one for sure is. I think this one is, and this one maybe too. So if I drink all three of these tonight, about 20, let's see, 99, 18, about 27 grams of fiber I'll be downing tonight with these three drinks. So here's the challenge. So first of all, we're going to taste test it. Then we're going to turn it into a challenge. So the taste test, we're going to see how each one, how I rate each flavor, which one I think is my favorite flavor, or that I feel is my favorite flavor, and I'll tell you which one I like out of the three. Then the challenge part comes when I pour it into the glass, into this mug, fill the mug up. I'm going to drink it down as quick as I can. And then I have to talk to you, stay on and talk to you guys for 10 to 15 minutes. Why 10 to 15 minutes? I'm going to have to use my tablet and see if there's a timer on my tablet. Well, I could just use the timer up here in the corner. I guess that would work, right? Um, because if it's going to cause me any stomach trouble from drinking so much fiber in one shot, it's going to happen within that 10 to 15-minute period. So we're going to see if I can stay on and continue to chat and talk about any kind of topic out there without having to run to the bathroom. So that's how we're turning it into a challenge. Okay, so I'm going to have to go get my phone because there's something I'm going to want to share with you that is on my phone, unfortunately. And I dropped it in the water, so I'll have to get up and go get it. But right now I'm trying to dry out my port. So I'm leaving it be. It still runs. I still can play videos. I still can send messages. I just cannot charge my phone. So it can go down to 0 and then nobody will be able to get a hold of me if I don't get that tried out. So then I can actually charge it. So I think I'm going to tell you my guess on which of the three is going to be my favorite. I have strawberry vanilla. I have orange cream, orange squeeze, excuse me, and classic grape. Okay, in pop, my favorite is usually orange. Orange, like Orange Crush and all that. You're telling me I need a new phone just because I dropped it in the water? No, no. I dropped this one in several times and it still works just fine once I get it dried out. So I think the orange is going to be my favorite. But here's the kicker. When I did the taste test for the guys on the lollipops, Bray's favorite pop is root beer. And he hated it. He hated the root beer lollipop because it tasted nothing like root beer. So I think I'm going to like the orange, but I may find out that I won't like the orange. So we're about to find out. Okay, so I'm leaving the camera down low for the beginning so you can watch me crack it open and taste test it. And then I'm going to put the camera back up at its normal level for the rest of it. Hi, Jake. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No. I like to be able to use YouTube Create. Thank you, Natalie. And I cannot use YouTube Create on an iPhone. That's another reason I will never switch to an iPhone. Thank you, Jake. Hey! Well, Jasmine's in here. How's it going? Good to see you. Hey, Danny Satin was in just a minute ago too. Okay, you guys ready? I'm ready to taste test these. Okay, so now that I got a few people in, I think I'm ready to start. I'm also going to show you the outfit I'm wearing. Right now, you cannot see it because of the camera angle, but it's a brand new outfit I bought today. It's super cute. Natalie and my team made me a lower my camera. There, is that better? Okay. Was it pointing too high? I'm doing good. Okay, thank you, Nat. Okay, I did. I lowered it just a touch. All right. Okay, you guys ready for this? I think I'm going to try the strawberry first. So we're going to taste test the strawberry. You're fine, Jake. Let's see what this tastes like. Funny part is, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's definitely some carbonation in this. And this is supposed to be healthy alternative soda pop. Pleasantly good. What I like about it, you can definitely taste the hint of vanilla in there. And you can definitely tell that it's strawberry. But they use all natural flavors, so there's no syrupy, sugary taste. This is right here. This is all. You know what? I'm used to my camera being up there. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, Natalie. I need to look down, not up. Everybody, I'm sorry. I need to look down this way. I'm used to looking up here because it's usually my camera is up above my head. So this is weird for me. I never have it down here. But anyway, I like this pop. There we go. Now I'm doing better. I like this one because it's got the pleasant taste of the strawberry and vanilla, and you definitely can taste the strawberry and vanilla in it. And the best way to describe these healthier pops is if you like sparkling water with flavoring in it. So you buy those sparkling waters, carbonated waters at work because you can't stand just drinking regular water, and it's got like the strawberry flavor or something like that. This is exactly what these taste like. Okay, so strawberry vanilla, I do kind of like it. Now, this is one that I think is going to be my favorite. Orange squeeze. Now that I'm actually gotten used to where my camera is sitting, I'm looking at you guys the correct way, so I'm sorry. Okay. Here's that little crack. And here we go. It's not too bad. Definitely can tell it's orange flavor. And you know what this one tastes like? It tastes like watered down orange juice. I'm just saying. Sorry, but that's what it tastes like. Remember, these are like carbonated sparkling water. Is what they remind you of. Okay, here we go. Classic grape. Hi, David. How are you? Okay, you guys ready for this one? Let's see what I think of the grape. Mm. You definitely taste the grape. The grape flavor is the strongest out of the two when it comes to the flavoring in them. Okay, winner is the grape. I think I like the grape the best. And you remember, there's 9 grams of fiber pretty much in all these. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the small print. And I have my phone in there because I dropped it in the water and I needed to dry out the charging port. But are you guys ready for this? Let's see. Out of the 3 olipops, my favorite is going to be the grape because I like a really strong flavor, and this has a really strong flavor. So I'm going to change the angle of the camera so I can be back up where I'm used to talking to you at. I'm used to the camera being above my head, not down here below my head. So I know I've been throwing you guys off with that part for a minute. So I'm not looking into the camera, but now I will be. So I'm sorry for adjusting. And do you guys want to see my outfit real quick? Date night outfit. What do you guys think? $4. It was on clearance for $4, you guys. All right, here we go. So, you guys ready? Time for the chug fart. And I might go grab my phone and bring it back. Hey, Coachero. Very nice. Thank you. Good to have you in with me tonight. Welcome in. Thank you, Wajamin. Oh my God. This is the chug mug. Okay, if anybody knows about Brainstorm Challenges, which changed its name to Brainstorm Chat Attacks, which is now nearly at 10,000K subscribers, he also has what is called a club. To join his club, you have to put a 32-ounce ice cold water in the freezer for an hour. So it's ice cold. So you can pull it out and chug 32 ounces of ice cold water. So I finally bought me a Chug Mug Club mug. This is 32 ounces right here. I'm about to chug 32 ounces of liquid. I'm going to go get my timer and then I'll put it back so the port can continue to dry out. So, okay. Here I come. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm trying to dry out the port on my phone, and I will probably turn it off, turn it back on, because sometimes the notification doesn't disappear even when it is dried out. I put the fan directly on it so it really gets in there good. So air is getting in there, and it's cold air, not hot air, so it's not bad for the phone. Let me find my stopwatch. Okay, guys. I can't chug worth a darn. So you guys will beat me on this part. So the chugging part, here's the first challenge in this video. You have to out chug me. That means you have to do 3 olipops, 32 ounces of it. And I'm going to put the rest in. So how I'm going to do it, I want to finish the whole thing. The key is to finish every bit of the liquid. Every bit of it. So that means there's about this much in this. So it's a little over 32 ounces. So I'm going to drink this first. Then I'm going to drink this. We're going to start the stopwatch. And I'm going to keep going till I finish. And it's going to take me forever. I'm not really good at this. So you guys are probably going to be bored with me compared to watching others chug. Just warning you now. But I'm doing this just for the fun of it. Okay. The challenge part that I like to do is an endurance challenge. And that's going to be seeing if I can handle having 27 grams of fiber pumped into my body that quickly without having to run to the restroom within 10-15 minutes. Let's see if I can last 10-15 minutes after this. Okay. Are you guys ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. You couldn't even chug water. Okay, you guys, then you two are like me. So you should try the challenge because you're like me. You're not an experienced chugger. So you wouldn't do very good either. I'm not going to do very good at this part. So you have a chance at beating my time. Okay. So I'm just telling you. Stop stalling. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Stopwatch started. Oh, goodness. Don't do that. You're going to make me laugh. I can't look at the comments right now. I start laughing. I can't do it. How does Brain Jordan and his guys do this? Oh my God. If I don't end up burping, I'm going to be shocked. Oh my goodness. This much carbonation this fast. Oh gosh. I'm going to be in bed all day tomorrow. I don't have that much to go, guys. I'm not doing bad. I knew a burp was coming. Sorry. I mean, drinking that much carbonation, you have to burp. I'm sorry. Mm, almost there. Oh, God. 3 minutes. Okay, if I do it at an angle, you can kind of see it. 3 minutes and 47 seconds, 0.275. So that's what you have to eat. You guys can do that. Sorry, I can't help this. Woo. The burp of the gold. I love it. Oh gosh, I don't ever burp on live camera. My husband always makes fun of me. He's like, "That's a burp." I'm like, "Yes, I know. I need an Ashley burp." Oh God, yeah. I mean, Ashley burps. My goodness, you're in the break room with her. The whole entire break room hears her burp. And we all give her the funniest look. Like, Ashley. Okay, do you want to see how much fiber is really in this? I don't have my glasses on me. That's why I'm having a problem. This one is 9. This one is 9 grams of fiber. Well, don't tell me this one is too. They're all 3 9 grams of fiber. So guess how much fiber I just took into my body right now in one shot. 27 grams of fiber. 27 grams of fiber. Oh, I'm not done yet. Got me a nectarine and 2 plums. So I'm getting ready to put even more fiber in my body. Sorry. That's what happens when you have all that much carbonation that fast. Hi, Blue Eyed Diva. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Okay. Woo! I did it. So now, second part of the challenge is going. We'll say 22 minutes is when we're going to start it, that part. So 22 to 32 minutes will be 10 minutes. 33. So let's see if I can stay on here until this turns to 40 minutes without having to run to the bathroom and ending this live really fast to run into the bathroom. Because all that fiber in my system. Oh my goodness. I'm doing good. It's good to hear you're doing well. Oh no, not ads again. That's the only thing about me being monetized. Sometimes that's the annoying part of my lives now, is when the ads come in and you're annoy us. Okay, so I do have something I'm going to present, and I want everyone in the live chat to weigh in on this. I also want you guys to enjoy just having your own conversations with each other if you want to. But this is kind of, to me, a heavy subject. And Natalie ASMR is actually the one who shared this with me on TikTok. And then I started listening to it and I was like, I need to do this in a video. So Hi, Cody, by the way. I'm sorry I was chugging, so that's why I didn't say hi to you yet. So I hope you're having a good evening. And anyone else I missed during the chug, I hope you all are doing well. um, I couldn't quite talk to you during that spot. So we're going to listen to this. I want you to listen to this with me, and I may pause it at points and then tell you how I feel about what he's saying. And I really think can be a deep subject for some people. But I want you to hear what he has to say, and then I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. But I also want everyone in the chat weigh in on it. Tell me what you think your feelings are about what he's saying. Okay, you guys ready to listen to this? Because I really thought it was a good subject. It's not too deep, but deep enough.
It's a hard thing to have to deal with. I'm the type of person.
Okay, I'm going to start it over
that is
at the
always
beginning.
There for people. I realize I'm nobody's forever person. It's a hard thing to have to deal with. I'm the type of person that is always there for people when they need somebody, when they need something. I love them when I don't have to. Even if they don't ask me to, I still do it. Something that I call the curse of a big heart. You just care so much about people. And you think that the next person that you meet is going to be the one person that's going to cherish it. And in my case, it's probably never going to happen. I'm nobody's forever person. I'm just the person that's there when people need them the most. And then as soon as they get their feet underneath them, we go back to being strangers again. So knowing that, why couldn't you have just left me alone?
Now think about this. He says he's no one's forever person because he's big-hearted and he's always there to help people when nobody else will help them. He's always the person that goes and helps others, but basically when they're done with him, they leave him and go back to being strangers again. So it's like he's saying that big-hearted people, why don't you just leave us alone? Why don't you just leave big-hearted people alone? Because yeah, we're going to go out of our way to help you, but we know in turn you're not going to do the same for us. In fact, when you don't need us anymore, you're going to go silent on us. You're going to go AWOL. You're not going to care about us anymore. I mean, have any of you guys felt that way after you've helped somebody? But here's what I don't like about what he said. He said, why don't you just leave us alone? Think about that. Sometimes we come into people's lives for a short period of time. Sometimes they're meant to stay in our lives forever. Sometimes we're not meant to be in people's lives but for a short period of time. But when you think about it, don't you learn something from each person that you meet in your life? Each and every person that is in your life, don't you learn something from them? Whether it's a good lesson or it's a bad lesson. You learn something from them, right? So my thing is, why would you tell them to leave you alone? Because maybe, maybe, even though they didn't stick with you after you've helped them through all that, maybe you were supposed to be there for them to help them through all that. And now they're moving on. But it doesn't mean they're not going to think about you. They're still going to appreciate the things you've done for them in the past because they became a better person because of you. Because you were big hearted, because you did help them, because you were there for them maybe when somebody else wasn't. So what if you go back to being strangers? Cody, I get your point. I get your point because you're feeling kind of like him. I'm a big-hearted hurt person, but guess what? Leave me alone. I'm tired of being used all the time. And we all get to that point. I mean, we all do. Herman the right. How's it going? I have not. So good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I know you've restarted your channel. He is brave. He's very brave. He had like tons of subscribers, completely deleted his channel and started all back all over from scratch again because he wanted to go a different direction with his channel. I'm sorry, but he has immense courage. I don't think I could have the courage to go start from scratch again. I just don't think I could do it. Could any of you guys do it? Literally start all over again. Don't you agree with me that Herman the Great's brave? Yeah, I am a big hearted person too. And I've helped a lot of people over the years. I've been used by a lot of people. But you know what? I love helping people and being there for people. And I would take the heartbreak over and over again any day. Any day. But that's just me. I'm the type of person that I will continue to be big hearted. I will continue to take the risk of losing my heart to somebody and having it broken and stomped on. Because at the end of the day, while I'm doing it, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling like I've done something to help them. And if I've done that, then it's worth it to me. Um, yeah, it hurts when they leave. Of course, it's going to hurt because you've become close to them because you're working so hard with them to help them with whatever the situation may be that you're trying to help them improve on. And then they leave you, it breaks your heart. They rip your heart out and stomp it on the ground, and they don't even realize they've done that to you, but they do. It kills you. But it's life. And I would never change it. I still have people that I don't that have like become strangers in that sense because we're not close anymore, we don't hardly talk. But when they see me or they do talk to me, they're always so happy to see me, so glad to see me, and tell me how much they've always appreciated me, the type of person I am, and things like that. So I know that even though we have become strangers in a sense, they still appreciate what I've done. So how do you know? How does this guy know that maybe they became strangers because of circumstances? But still deep down inside, they're still extremely appreciative and grateful to him for everything he's done for them. So everybody's different. Some people can't handle the heartbreak over and over again. Other people won't give up on other people because they choose to see the greater good. Ah, Cody, thank you for doing that for him. Oh, wow. Well, you know what, Herman? We'll get you there. Honestly, we will get you there. Um, I'm in the middle of a live right. I'm doing this right now. Let me finish this. I'm going to go into my live chat so I can try to share you on my community board to help you out a little bit. Okay, let's see what else he has to say because I stopped it right there when I listened to this at work.
Why couldn't we have just remained strangers? To everybody that's done that. Why did you have to come into my life and put my hopes up and make me think that there was something different, that finally there was somebody that was going to be different, only to turn around and do exactly what everyone else in the past did the second that you started to feel better? It's not fair.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not fair. The heartbreak that you feel after helping somebody and that they turn like that. It's not fair. I mean, I can see what he's talking about. So he's not really talking about the ones who eventually still keep in contact with you once in a while and eventually come to you and be like, hey, I still think you're a great person and thank you for everything you've done and look at this and look at that. You know, he's talking about the ones who really do rip your heart, use you, spit you out, never speak to you again, like you don't even exist. That's what he's referring to. And yes, that would be horrible. Absolutely. Oh, Herman, I'm sorry. You don't deserve that. Natalie, I don't know if she'll want to speak up about it, but she's been through a really bad heartbreak too. She's had a really bad breakup, and I know it's not easy. Um, and Natalie, just like you are, Herman, is a really she's a sweetheart. She don't deserve that because Natalie's one of the people that has a heart of gold, and she would do anything for you, literally. And if me and Ashley would say if we knew where he lived, we'd probably he'd be in trouble because we would go take care of business when it came to him because she's a sweetie for sure. And I'm sorry, Herman, you went through that. I feel bad for anybody who has to go through those kind of heartbreaks. It's truly, it's not fair that things like that in life happen. And you know, when you find that one person that really truly appreciates you and everything you do for them, it's almost like a breath of fresh air. You know, being able to find something like that because there's just not many out there that do, even though they need the help and they still treat you like that. It's really awful. Oh, Cody, you sound just like my husband. People made me start losing trust and made me start hating the world because of how they acted back in 2020. My husband has huge trust issues. He doesn't trust anybody. And we just recently started helping somebody. And I'm like, you're actually giving him things. You're actually doing things for him. In fact, everybody said that. They're all like in shock. They were all standing back going like, what has happened to my husband? What has happened to Brent? What has happened to him? Because he's not the type to help anybody. He doesn't trust anybody. Literally does not trust anybody. So now all of a sudden he's helping someone, and he's been a blessing. I've been surprised. We've been helping him for over a month and a half, and he's extremely appreciative of everything we do for him, everything we give him. He shows us by making sure he wears it, uses it, just, and everything. Um, it just restored my husband's faith in humanity. This guy has restored my husband's faith in humanity because he was at that point where he didn't think there's anybody out there that was good. And it's really helped my husband a lot. And he's been going through depression and stuff, and so he's really needed something to pick him up. It's been helping him. Yep, and that was. I'm catching up with you guys. Herman, don't say that. There is somebody for everybody. You will find someone. You will find the right girl. And I keep telling Natalie she'll find the right guy. It just it just takes time. It's just first you need to heal from your trauma and your heartbreak. That's step one. Once you can get past your trauma and the heartbreak, and you're ready to date again. If you find somebody during your heartbreak, they end up being a rebound person. And rebound people never last very long. You need someone that's going to be in the future. A future somebody you can build a future with. So you want it to be somebody that you find when you're on the other side of that heartbreak. When you finally are letting go of that trauma and that heartbreak. And then that's when you're going to find your guy, Nat. And that's when Herman, that's when you're going to find your girl. Trust me, it will happen. I have faith. You will find them. You're not bringing us down, Herman. You know what? Sometimes I think that when I do these lives, that I do them at the right time. Sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, and they don't know who to open up to. And for some reason, it's easier to open up to people that they meet in YouTube chats and that they met through YouTube than to talk to their friend or a close workmate. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's just a good release. Natalie will tell you, I had one night, I was doing a live workout class, and this one YouTube creator, she's a sweetheart, and she almost quit YouTube. And we all of us were rallying around her, encouraging her not to quit YouTube. And because she was having problems with trolls really bad. I think we might have, I want to speak too quickly, but they might have finally got bored with us and moved on. So um, it's just, relationships are hard. Things can tough, times are tough, but there's somebody for everyone. And um, like I told Lou not to give up on being a YouTuber because she was having those struggles. I'm telling you and Natalie not to give up on love and maybe finding a boyfriend and girlfriend eventually, because they're there. You just haven't found them yet. And that timing also has to be right. Because, like I said, if it happens while you're still trying to heal from your heartbreak, it won't be the right timing for you. Um, it has to be when you're on the other side, and then that's when it's going to be right. Oh, Herman, I'm sorry. Oh, well, Jamin, I'm so sorry. So you were married for 14 years and she wanted a divorce. That would be hard. Yeah, that was now what Natalie dealt with. Now that was really rough. He was leading a double life on her. I mean, can you even imagine? Yep, yep. Cody's getting what I'm saying. So, Herman, maybe you were meant to come in here tonight because maybe you needed somebody to talk to. So it's fine. You can talk to us. It's no problem for us that you're talking to us about it at all. It's okay. Get it out. Um, yeah, I've had up and downs with my marriage, and if I'm going to be honest with you, I felt like my marriage was finally at a breaking point. And then we met this guy that my husband says he never helps anyone because he doesn't trust anyone. We started helping him, and he may have brought us back together and saved our marriage because now me and him are both working so hard as a team to help him that it's making our marriage grow back again. And it's kind of cool because when I really opened up to my husband about how I was feeling and how hurt I was about different things going on, um, he begged for me to give him a chance. And he's turning around, and we now have dates. Yeah, date days. We spend a lot of time. We've talked and communicated more than we have in a long time. I mean, really heartfelt, in-depth talks, and we cuddle more than we have in a long time. Um, we have lunch dates every Friday. Every Friday is our day to go out to lunch together. We usually ride to work together, and we go out to lunch together every Friday. And I'm getting to where I really look forward to it. And I told my husband we both grown apart and didn't even realize it was happening. And we will be in October. We will be married 25 years. And so long-term relationships struggle and fight sometimes. And I think that a lot of times what happens to these long-term marriages is they break up because they grow apart and they don't see it. They're both so busy changing the way they like to do things, changing who they are, changing their personality, because their likes and wants and needs that they had when they were newlyweds, when they were in their early 20s, is completely changed as to what their wants and needs and likes are now. And instead of recognizing that about each other and trying to figure out how to bring each other back into that bubble, into them being close knit, they just drift further and further away. And then finally they split up and they get divorced. And then they have marital problems because they're arguing all the time because neither one understands the other. And then da da da. Instead of trying to figure out how to come together. And that's where we're at now. And so it's kind of fun because we're redating each other. And I told my hubby, I said, it's kind of cute because we're starting all over again from scratch. We decided to start out as being friends and work our way back up again. So that's where we're at. We're working our way up again. And so we're in the dating stage. We're in the let's get to know each other stage. And it's actually kind of fun. But not everybody catches those things. Sometimes instead of fighting for each other, people are just like, okay, you want to go, go. And that's the wrong way to handle it. When you see there's problems and the other person comes to you and they're at their breaking point, they're at the point they want to leave, that's when you try to figure out a solution. But you have to make sure that you're sincere in wanting to get to that solution. And then you'll make it happen. And it's not easy, but I really feel like we're going to be one of those redemption stories because I see things going well. And so far, and I think that we will be a redemption story. Yeah, the internet is your therapy, Cody. I feel like my YouTube is my therapy, and it's because I enjoy doing it, and I feel comfortable doing it. I feel sometimes I'm a people person, but I'm a people person where I'm on the other side of the glass, and you guys are way over there. You're not in my face, not in my personal bubble, and I don't know. And then also because I love to work out, and it's my hobby, and I'm sharing that with the world. And so my YouTube is my therapy, 100%. Yes, 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 Herman. I hope you're still in here listening. I agree with Natalie, and you need to do it. You need to join Corey's comedy channel with us. You'll like it. Okay, let me go to me and my live. Okay, let me go to me and my live. I hate when that happens. It's not letting me do it. It's my channel, but it's not letting me do anything with it because. Okay, let me try something. Somebody share his link for me if they have not already. I need Cody or Nat to help me out here because I think Jake's gone. Thank you. Cody got it. Okay. So I was subscribed to him and somehow I lost it. Herman, I just resubscribed to you because I don't know what happened. I was resubscribed to your new channel and then I lost you. Okay, so now I'm going to share his channel. Uh, why is it doing that? Maybe it's because it's a newer channel. I'm going to get this. It's being stupid. All right, I got it. I wanted to post it on my community board. I got him. Okay, Herman the Great, you're now officially on my community board. Try to help you get some more subs and more viewers. Sweet. Okay, Herman, Jake's gonna share you out too. Good, 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 good. Yeah, Jake's really good about stuff like that. And, sometimes he gets in tiffs with people, but then he always makes up with people. So, all right. Just in case he's not in the live chat, I left him a note so he knows what's going on. Okay, so. Oh, the ad started playing. I'm sorry. No, I just now seen that you said that. So the ads were playing when I was doing all the talking. Nice. Hey, now, thanks a lot, Corey. I just seen that I'm already ancient. Nice, nice. Thanks a lot. 25 years. I already thought you're already ancient. And then, well, Gemma says, thank you, Dixie. Time heals. Good. Oh my goodness, that is exactly what happened with my ex. We were growing apart, but I didn't see it. I am so sorry. Well, Jamin, I hope I've been documenting my story on I got 2 TikToks. So if you go look in my description, look for the TikTok that says my old TikTok. Go to that one and look it up. And you can watch different videos. I'm cataloging the whole thing. I cataloged my being mad and frustrated and cataloging the fact that I opened my husband's eyes and cataloging the fact that we're doing much better. I'm cataloging everything. And the fact is, I wish your wife would have spoke up to you. I had the courage to say something to him finally. I got enough of it and I was mean because I was frustrated and mad, but I did get my point across to him and I did tell him everything even though I was doing it in a mean way. And you know what? My husband listened to me. And I think with Jamin, you probably would have done the same thing with your wife. She would just come to you even if she came to you in a mad rage and said everything that was on her mind about it, I think you would have listened to her, and it might have saved your marriage. And that's the thing. I'm hoping. My husband wants to get me to keep my videos light and fluffy. So I really want to do a video about this, but I don't know what I'm going to have to. If I did a video on this, I would have to figure out a way to hide the topic and make it another topic that was more light and fluffy, because so I could talk about this more to help more people out there, that maybe there's more marriages out there and that they're growing apart, and it's causing their relationships to become toxic and things, and they don't even realize that's what's really going on. And it just, I really would love to do a whole vlog on that, because I really think people need that. Oh, Cody, you're right. And no, Herman and Nat are not alone. There's so many going through heartbreaks out there. Yes, I noticed that you called me old because of the fact that I've been married nearly 25 years, Cody. And I chose to ignore that. I could and then not tell him about it. But I really feel like I need to open up about this, because I think more people need this. So brainstorm with me, you guys. And Nat, Cody, you know how to get a hold of me outside of YouTube. Anyone else that watches this that does too. Help me think of how I could talk about the topic, but make it a different name. But then bring home that that's what I'm talking about, without it looking like that's what I'm talking about in the subject line, so that I don't upset my husband. But I am talking about it here. So maybe somehow if I could just share this here and tell them, maybe put it in my description, that there's more than just a taste test. You get on a serious subject about marriages and relationships growing apart. I don't know, because I really feel like well, Jamin said that's what happened with him. If he would have known and his wife would have just opened up to him, he might have been able to save his marriage. He might still be with his wife right now. And there's probably so many more out there like that. I really feel like maybe my marriage is on the winds and going to be saved. I'm feeling pretty confident about it right now. But if I had not exploded and really opened up to him and how serious I was about wanting to leave, I don't think he would have understood. But also, I had somebody who told me that really made me feel good about the fact that he's making the changes that I need to see him making, and he's doing them for me, and he's making the changes that I need to see in order to know that our relationship is going back on track. It tells me, he says it tells him that your husband must really, really love you, because a man who's willing to fight for it and to make the needed changes to keep you means he really loves you. And he's right. He's very right about that. So I'm restarting my phone just to see if there's still moisture in there. I know what I have to do. I just won't be able to charge it for a while. So I don't want to use it right now. And Nat, I know you have a premiere going on, and I'm sorry. I'm going to listen to your premiere, and I'll start it at the beginning for you. I'm probably going to get ready to sign off because I'm tired. I need to eat this, and I need to go to sleep. we went to the 1 hour mark. So I passed the 10-15 minutes, didn't have to run to the bathroom. So I would say I more than passed the challenge. So 22 minutes and 22 minutes. So basically, I started 22 minutes starting that part of the challenge. I want to see how many people can drink that much fiber and manage to not have any trouble like I did. So basically, that doesn't sound right. So about 45 minutes, basically, I think, is how long I lasted. So I would say that's pretty good. And you know, hey, I'm sorry. I'm tired, Cody. I've been up since 6:30 a.m. So I'm very very tired right now. I waited to do this video until late for Natalie. You're Walmart. Well, nice to meet you, Walmart. So I apologize, Cody, if I keep calling you other names. I have a bad habit of doing that. My husband yells at me all the time. You're like, what did you just call me? That is not my name. And we've been married how long? I'm like, okay, sorry. Oh yeah, Natalie has a crush on somebody at work. I'm not going to say who it is though, but yeah, she does. And I think it's cute. And she's so shy. She won't say nothing to him. But I think that Natalie needs to make sure that she's over her heartbreak first before she does make her move. So maybe it's a good thing that she is too shy right now because like I said, you need to get past your heartbreak before you can do that because you don't want him to turn into your rebound, Natalie, because he is a sweetheart and a really good guy. And so if you snag him, you're snagging a good one. So I don't want you to see you lose that at all. You meant to say Alzheimer's. That's too funny. Oh, well, Jamin, I'm so glad that you're happy and doing okay now. And then you've gotten past it. And sometimes you're right. Sometimes things do happen for a reason. Maybe if you did try to save it, maybe you still wouldn't have been happy together. You don't know because you don't know what would have happened because she never gave you that opportunity. But I give chance after chance after chance. I'm just that type of person. And I was like, this is my last straw. If he doesn't respond to this, then I know he doesn't care about me and love me at all. So it's time to walk out. It's just that's how it is. Um, and the fact that he did actually shocked me. And he was bending over backwards to prove to me that he wanted to make those changes. And he's still proving it to me. And I'm just like, wow. And it makes me feel good because now it's making me turn around. And now like I said, we're redating each other, relearning each other. And it's kind of fun. I'm actually liking it. He says he's enjoying it too. We feel like we're in for a long haul. It's just going to take us time to move past things and to get things back to where they used to be. And he worries that we won't get that giddy feeling back again. I disagree with him. I think we can get that giddy feeling back. I think it'll come with hard work, determination, and a little time. Just, I think it's there. It can be there. And if we are able to rekindle when it was at the breaking point, I'm definitely going to find a way, whether he likes it or not, to do a serious blog on all this because I could help save other marriages and other relationships by our story. There's so many. There's actually a syndrome, well, Jamin, called walkaway syndrome. You need to look it up. It's called walkaway syndrome. And then read all the symptoms and why these women get walkaway syndrome. And I didn't even know it was a real syndrome, but there's a name for it, and it's a real syndrome. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I've got. And so I'm also, I don't mind people knowing my age. I am older, and I think I'm going through menopause on top of everything else. Everyone in my family, all the women in my family go through it early in life, and earlier than most women. And I think that might be my problem too, is I'm also doing that at the same time. So it's just the combo of everything together. It's just too much for me. So it's causing me to have that walkaway syndrome. So we're trying to reroute and figure out how to get me calmed down. And he's trying to show me that he does still love me and he is changing for me to make our relationship work. And that's helping a lot. It's making me feel like there's a reason to hang in there. Hero GP. You stayed awake for 24 hours 2 nights ago? Oh, yuck. Did you do that on purpose, Cody? Wow. No, I'm never going to do a 24-hour live. Thanks for jamming. I appreciate it. I think it will too. I think it's going to help a lot. I'm definitely not a gold digger. When I married my husband, he didn't have hardly a cent to his name. Neither did I. So we couldn't go dig off of each other at all. We had bare cupboards when we first were married because we didn't have enough money to buy groceries. The only reason I got any groceries in my cupboards was because my mother took me grocery shopping and bought all my groceries. Literally. So there was no gold digging in our relationship. But yes, I do see that. There is sometimes that way. And if people marry each other for the wrong reasons, their marriage ain't gonna last. You gotta marry for real love, for falling in love with the person that they are, and then it will last. You'd stay up for 24 hours when you were a teenager. I never did that. I would stay up really late. I had insomnia where I did not sleep for 2 weeks. That's pretty fun. Not, especially when I have to work. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, Cody. Thanks a lot, Cody. Nope, you're not. LOL. Uh-huh. Thanks, Cody. We try to be good people. You're good people too. We're glad we have you. All right, you guys. I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay, well, Jammin, I'm gonna sign off so we all can get some sleep, and I'm gonna enjoy my fruit. We definitely passed. I definitely passed the challenge. So we'll see how many watch the replay. Be interesting to see how many views this gets, especially when I go into the serious conversation. I really pray and hope that there are some that do watch and start watching that part of this video, watching this part of this video, and see the serious conversation. Because, like I said, um, if I document all this and then I do a big vlog on it later, when I know for sure things are gonna work, I would love to do a live on it and do a whole vlog on it, and let people who may be experiencing it right now as we speak, or when I do the vlog, be able to come in and ask me questions about what me and my husband did to save it. I really feel like we could be a redemption story, and be, give other people hope. You've told your friends, shame on you. Not cool. All right, you guys, whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, don't ever give up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Check me out on my other social media accounts. And again, like I said, you want to watch my documentation and my updates about our redemption story, because I think it will end up, and stay tuned, I think it will be a redemption story. I got strong faith in this. So keep watching for those updates on my old TikTok. Let's look in the description for the one that says old TikTok, and that's the one you want to follow. Have a great night. Excuse me, Natalie.